The Evergreen Media Network Studio, powered by Scott Tree Services.
From Studio A in sunny Florida, welcome to Beauty and the Beach Radio, where it's all about who's beautifying Vero Beach. Today's show is brought to you by Dale Sorensen Real Estate. And here's your host and glamour girl, makeup artist, Cindy Goetz.
Hey guys, welcome to Beauty and the Beach Radio. We hope you've had a great week. We are talking about one of my favorite subjects today. Cindy, I'm so excited to have you join me in this very serious conversation that we're going to have today. Guys, we're going to talk about wine.
Wine.
And we're not whining.
No, not W-H-I-N-E.
Right. Mm-hmm. We're going to W-I-N-E. Mm-hmm. So, I thought, Cindy, Varietals is so good to our show, and they supply wine every week. And I thought, sometimes they'll give me wine and I'm not familiar with the grape and or the distributor. And I thought, why don't we just do a wine 101 with our guest? So forgive me, guys, for those of you that are connoisseurs, and this is very elementary for you. You're going to be like, yes, Cindy, everybody knows that. But some people don't. So
no, they don't.
So for the advanced, just get your fancy wine out and just enjoy the conversation. And for the rest of you, hopefully you'll learn one or two things. And Cindy, I thought it'd be a conversation that you and I could really go back and forth with, because one thing that you have that I don't is the background in restaurant business.
For the wine,
Yes.
Wine sales and that kind of thing. And we tasted thousands of them.
Yes.
Thousands and thousands and thousands.
And I enjoy, when we give a glass of wine to our guest every week on the show, you're always like, oh, yes, I know that one, or I love that one, or we used to sell that one a lot. And so I do appreciate your knowledge.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, your knowledge of wine. So I'm looking forward to your, your take on this.
Okay.
So what we're going to do, Cindy, and I hope we'll have time to get through it all, but I picked the basic wines. So we're going to talk about the 4 basic whites and the 4 basic reds. And hopefully we'll get through all 8. So you guys, I know there's so many out there, so please don't say, Cindy, you forgot this or that. I'm specifically trying to cover the basics and the most common, okay? So we're going to start with the white, Cindy. So first of all, let's identify the basic common white, the 4 of those, and then the basic common red, the 4 of those. So, so Cindy, I'll ask you. So give me your first one. Basic.
It's going to be Chardonnay.
Chardonnay. Yep. That's 1.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Sauvignon Blanc.
Sauvignon Blanc. That's 2.
Okay. What else are we going to have on there? Pinot Grigio.
Pinot Grigio. That's 3. And one more.
I don't know. Is it
common?
Pinot Gris?
Mm-mm. Begins with an R.
Oh, Riesling?
Riesling.
Okay.
Yep.
I wouldn't think that would be as common, but okay. I stand corrected.
Yeah. Okay. So you're right, Cindy. So your 4 basic, there's more than this, but 4 basic whites are your Chardonnay, your Sauvignon Blanc, your Pinot Grigio or Pinot Gris, and then your Riesling.
Right.
So, so let's we'll go in the same order that you did. So a Chardonnay on a dry to rich level is the richest. Okay, from a dry to rich level,
correct.
It is the richest.
Most body generally.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Smoothest.
Yes.
Yeah. Buttery. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's go to the next one that you mentioned, the Sauvignon Blanc. Now that's going to be the least of the dry and rich level. So they're like a rich level number 1. Chardonnay is rich level number 2.
Yeah, the Sauvignon Blancs are drier, they're grassier, they're dirtier, those kind of things. Those are my favorites.
You like it dirty.
I do.
All right. So then you have the Pinot Grigio and the Riesling. So the Pinot is a light and sweet level 2.
Right.
Okay, so it's going to be the more of that. And your Riesling is the light and sweet level 1, so it's not going to be as. I can't see you really enjoying a very sweet wine. I could be wrong.
No, I don't. I don't like it. I like them dry, grassy. I like those kind of ones. I don't like the buttery, heavy Chardonnays. Then it's not mine.
So it's interesting. I do like a buttery Chardonnay.
Well, everybody's
I really
got their
do.
own, right.
Yeah. So if you had to pick your 2 faves, in the whites, what would it be then? I think I know.
It's definitely the Sauvignon Blanc, and I've had some Rieslings. I actually did tastings years ago with Rieslings of the traditional, I don't want to say German, those kind of ones that were pretty decent. One of my favorite wines that you hardly ever hear, you don't see that often, is Gewürztraminer, which is like a spicier white wine.
Ooh.
I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorites. You don't see it that often. And I like one that's a French one. I started drinking it maybe 10, 15 years ago, and I'm going to probably say it the wrong way. The French will kill me. It's not Moscato, it's Muscadet. And Muscadet, some of the ones that I've had, it's literally like drinking wine through chalk or whatever. It's just so puckery, and then it pops with a flavor. It's a French wine. It's phenomenal.
Wow.
It's one of my favorites.
I do love the French for their champagne, but that's a whole nother thing.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we're actually going to go into depth of those 4 whites, but just wanted to clarify those are the ones we're talking about. And then the reds, so go ahead, Cindy, what would you think are the 4 common reds?
Well, it's going to be Cab. That's going to be the first one. You're going to have Merlot.
Which is what we're drinking on the show today.
Yeah,
so cheers to you. Yes, that's kind of my go-to.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cab. And that's one of the ones that I don't like, but
I know,
most of them I don't know. It's all good. It's all good. So there's Cabernet, there's Merlot.
Actually, Merlot's not on the list.
Oh, okay.
I think it's probably because it's maybe similar to Cab, but go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Merlots are generally drier than Cabs, not quite as forefront. Zinfandel.
Zen.
That's one of my favorites, a good Zen.
Okay.
And Pinot Noir.
Pinot Noir.
Yeah.
And then a Syrah.
Okay.
Yeah. So those are your 4 reds we're going to talk about is the Cab, the Syrah, the Zinfandel, and the Pinot Noir. So we're going to dive right in. We'll start actually with the reds since we just finished talking about that. We're going to talk about the Cabs, which is your least favorite. I love a Cab. I do. I love it warm in my belly. And I know it's hot here in Florida, and you'd think, why on earth would you want to drink a Cab? But I don't know. It's soothing to me.
It was explained to me years ago when I started doing this that you go in the progression of, and this could be me too, I mean, everybody's got their own, that you'd start with like a lighter white, and then at the end you'll wind up with a big bold Cab.
Yeah. Well,
that's how your tongue progresses or whatever through the whole thing. So I guess I haven't gotten there yet.
I can only handle like 2 drinks, so I have to go right for what I like because I would not make it through.
No, I mean how you your palate progresses.
Oh yes, you're right. Because I did start on a
white Zinfandel.
I think a Riesling is what maybe I started with. So
okay.
All right. So a Cab. What is a Cab? Cabernet Sauvignon. So the taste is black cherry, black currant, baking spices, and cedar from oak. So yeah, it's that very rich,
tobacco. They say some of it, licorice. They go on and on and on.
So full-bodied. You're absolutely right. Full-bodied. So Cabernet Sauvignon is a full-bodied red grape. First heavily planted in the Bordeaux region. Today, it's the most popular wine variety in the world.
Okay.
How about that?
I didn't know that.
Let's see. Wines are full-bodied with bold tannins and a long, persistent finish, driven mostly by the highest levels of alcohol and tannin that often accompany these wines. You want to pair them with lamb, beef, smoked meats, firm cheeses like aged cheddar, and hard cheeses like pecorino. Oh, geez.
Not pepperoncini. No, that's the peppers.
It's Pecorino.
Pecorino?
Pecorino. Okay. Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyway, hard cheeses, guys.
Okay.
So, so typically I would say that would probably be something you would want to do more in the fall and the winter, but I still drink it in the summer.
I was going to say people that like, they like their likes and they stay with it. I mean, why not if that's what you like?
Yeah. So let's talk about a Syrah. I don't think I ever drink a Syrah. What's your thoughts on a Syrah?
It isn't my favorite. I don't know. To me, it's kind of like, I don't know. Some of them are fruity.
Yeah.
Some of them they're just like off-putting. They're lighter.
So they describe it in our little 101 guide here as blueberry plum. So there's your kind of fruity. Tobacco, cured meat, black pepper, and violet.
Yeah, black pepper, definitely. It's kind of a little bit of a spicy. I would think that I would like it since I like Gewürztraminer, but I don't like it. I don't like Shiraz.
So it's a full-bodied red wine that's heavily planted in the Rhone Valley in France and Australia. The wines have intense fruit flavors, Cindy, that you just mentioned, and medium weight tannins.
Yeah.
Medium, okay? Syrah is commonly blended with, Grenache.
Yeah.
To create the red blend. The wine often has a meaty or a beef broth jerky quality. Okay. Food pairings would be lamb beef, smoked meats, Mediterranean French, American firm cheeses like white cheddar. So there you go.
And you know, the funny thing about it is I like the French Rhone, Côte de Rhone and those, but I don't like Shiraz. So I like a lot. That's
interesting.
Yeah, I like a lot of the French ones. To me, my total opinion, they're more pure. They're like the clearer version of what that grape is supposed to be, as opposed to ones that come out from different areas.
Wow.
That's my own opinion.
Okay. World according to Cindy. All right. So now we're going to go to our third red, which is the Zinfandel. I'm not a Zin fan.
I love it.
Really?
Yeah, I love Zin. Love it.
Huh. We're polar opposites.
We totally are.
When it comes to wine.
Yeah.
That's so funny. So a Zinfandel is a broad exotic array of fruits from overripe nectarine to raspberry, sour cherry to blueberry, blackberry.
Yeah.
Asian, okay, I can see where you like Asian 5 spice powder and sweet tobacco.
So it's not as bold out there as cabs are.
Right.
I guess is why I like it, because I don't like that.
Yeah, you don't
grab it, kind of thing.
So they describe it as a medium-bodied to full body, but medium to full red wine.
Yeah. I love Zins, I do. And not white Zinfandels. We're not talking about white Zinfandels.
Right.
We're talking
this is the red. Yeah. So they describe it as a medium-bodied red wine that originated in Croatia. Wines are fruit forward and spicy with a medium length finish. Zinfandel is a red grape that may be better known in its pink variation of the white Zinfandel.
Right, because they just leave the skins there for a quick amount of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you want, you can pair it. Best pairings are chicken, pork, cured meat, lamb, beef, barbecue.
Yeah, love it.
Right?
Yeah.
Italian, American, Chinese. Wow, it's covering a lot. Thai, Indian, full flavored, like cheddar or firm cheeses.
Yeah.
Okay, so boy, that really covers a lot, doesn't it?
You drink it with anything.
Yeah. So this one kind of did the whole gamut.
It did.
Even Chinese and Thai and Indian.
You bring it on.
So I'm curious, you like a red Zin. Do you like a white Zin?
No.
I
mean, I've had it like other people have. Like they have white cabs, too.
Yeah.
Kind of a waste of time.
Right.
But
it's like having decaf coffee. What? No. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So the last red is the Pinot Noir.
My favorite.
Okay, so.
But I only like certain ones.
Okay.
I'm pretty snobbish on some of those.
Do you share?
I like Caneros, the traditional Pinot Noirs.
Oh.
That's just mine. Those are, again, gravelly, more dirty, more earthy, those kind of flavors to it.
Okay.
The Caneros ones are.
Okay. Well, let's see. So they describe it as very red, fruity, cherry, cranberry, red floral, rose, often with appealing notes of beet, rhubarb, or even mushroom.
Those, I think, are the ones they're talking more of, my opinion, of the Oregon ones and those that have come to the forefront in the last 30, 35 years.
Okay.
Not the traditional ones that were always the Pinot Noirs and Côte de Rhones and stuff like that. My opinion.
Okay. Well, so it is the lighter bodied red wine. which is what you like, the lighter bodied. They describe it as a dry, light bodied red that was first widely planted in France.
Yeah.
The wines typically have higher acidity and a soft, smooth, low tannin finish.
That's why I like them, because I don't like a lot of the tannins.
Yeah. Okay. So you would want to pair this Pinot Noir with chicken, pork, veal, duck, cured meat, French, German, cream sauces. That's the first time we've seen that. Cream sauces, soft cheeses.
Okay. So like brie and all that.
Yes. Nutty, medium firm cheeses like Gruyere. Gruyere. Thank you.
So that's like a Swiss, a Swiss type cheese.
Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. So something new there with the cream sauces and the soft cheeses with the Pinot Noir.
Yeah. That's my go-to.
All
but
right.
like, again, everybody's got their own tastes. You know what I mean? And I like to drink outside that gamut too,
right.
to try some different things. That's how I came up with the one that is one of my favorites, the Muscadet.
Right. Okay.
I had the opportunity to drink so many different wines continually, a sip here and there, and that's how I honed in on what I liked.
I love it. Well, hopefully we'll get through the white because we're almost at halftime here. But so we talked about the reds. The Cab and the Syrah are your fuller reds, and then the Zin and the Pinot Noir are your lighter reds. Okay, so we're going to talk about the whites real fast, see how far we can get. I'll start with the heaviest to the lightest. We have the Chardonnay as the heaviest. That's the one that you're not fond of. That's the one I like.
Yeah, well.
It's kind of my summer go-to, but that makes sense. I like a heavy red, so I like a heavy white. So the Chardonnay is described as yellow citrus, like pear, apple, tropical fruits, banana, pineapple, and often a touch of butterscotch. I did not know that. I love butterscotch, and I love vanilla, and I love toasted caramel. So all of that. And it just sounds like a good candy bar right now.
It is. And it's smoother. It's much smoother. The ones that I like aren't as smooth. At all.
No, I do. I like a buttery, which is what you said you don't like. I like a buttery. Yeah.
But we can still eat mac and cheese with whatever wine we want, or PB&J or whatever. Yeah.
That's right. So, again, it's your medium to full-bodied white wine. It is described as a full-bodied white wine that was planted in large quantities for the first time in France. When oak-aged Chardonnay will have spicy bourbony notes. Okay. Unoaked wines are lighter and zesty with apple and citrus flavors. Right. So you would pair this with lobster, crab, shrimp, chicken, pork, mushroom, French, cream sauces, soft cheeses. Of course, my yummy brie. I could do that all day long. Chardonnay and brie. Yeah, you could suffer through that, right? Cindy?
Yeah. Bring me there. I'll eat it.
All right. So the next one, oh my gosh, we probably need to go to a station break, and we'll see how far we can get. We have 3 left in the white section. If not, we'll speed through it. You guys stay with us. We'll be right back.
Big news, Treasure Coast. Your favorite mortgage team just got even better. Introducing the same trusted faces you know and love, now with Union Home Mortgage.
Hi, this is Shannon Pohl.
Hi, this is Lucy Cranker.
And these high-producing team members bring decades of experience, unwavering honesty, and hearts of gold to every home loan. And here's the best part. Same local processing, underwriting, and appraisers you rely on. Contact Union Home Mortgage.
Visit us online at shannoncpohl.com
and lucycranker.com.
At Sunshine Furniture, our 35,000 square foot showroom is filled with the largest selection of in-stock coastal furniture on the Treasure Coast. Dining and bedroom sets, occasional tables, sofas, sleeper sofas, love seats, and chairs in all the latest styles and colors from Tommy Bahama, Lexington, Hooker, Riverside, Universal, Four Seasons, Braxton Color, and Capri. We're the outdoor furniture experts and have hundreds of styles of any patio furniture you need, including a gallery of Berlin Gardens, Hollywood, and Kingsley Bait. We specialize in fire bits, outdoor rugs, umbrellas, and replacement cushions. Right now, we're having a super summer sale with lots of great markdowns and discounts on everything you need for your Florida home, including all pictures, lamps, and accessories are half price. Sunshine Furniture, $12.95 US 1 in the Publix Plaza, Vero Beach. Don't forget to visit our outlet store directly across the street and visit our website at sunshinefurniturecasual.com.
Sunshine Furniture.
Enjoy Riverside Theater's Comedy Zone, where the comedy is wild, untamed, and downright hilarious. Come out this Friday and Saturday night at 6 and 8 p.m. for the Treasure Coast's best live stand-up comedy show, featuring nationally recognized comedians with cabaret-style seating and food and drink table service. Warning, you may laugh until it hurts. Kickstart your evening with live entertainment, food, and drinks at Live in the Loop. Buy tickets at riversidetheater.com and get ready for a night of non-stop laughs.
Cindy gets, she totally gets it. Oh my gosh, did you see my prom makeup? She so gets it.
Dude, did you see her before and after makeup on Instagram? That makeup girl gets it.
My wedding makeup was so amazing, and my makeup artist, she totally gets it.
My senior photo makeup rocked. She gets it.
You should see her new Facebook profile. Her makeup artist really gets her.
My eye makeup is so on fleek. Thanks, Cindy Getz.
Cindy Getz Makeup Artist, 772-633-4030.
She gets it!
Hey guys, welcome back to Beauty and the Beach Radio. It's all about who's beautifying Vero Beach. I'm Cindy Getz, your host. We want to thank Dale Sorensen Real Estate for always making sure we're on air and able to get out to you and let you know who's beautifying Vero Beach. So whether you're buying or selling a home, you can find them at 772-231-4712. You can also find them at SorensenRealEstate.com. We also want to thank Varietals and More. They always take care of our beverages. We're trying to up our game and be more knowledgeable about those beautiful wines that they give us. So Rob and Michelle, thank you so much for always taking care of our guests. Varietals and More right there on Royal Palm Point. You go in and mention Beauty and the Beach Radio, they will give you a 10% discount on your purchase. All right, you guys, we're wrapping it up. We're talking about the basic reds, the basic whites. We did go through the reds, which was the Cab, the Syrah, the Zinfandel, and the Pinot Noir. We started on the whites, and the four that we're doing for white is the Char, the Sauvignon Blanc, the Pinot Gris, and the Riesling. So the Sauvignon, are you a fan at all of that one?
That's my favorite.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah, that is my favorite.
So citrus driven, it has melon, passion fruit, kiwi, grass. You keep saying grassy.
I love it.
Mint and green peppers.
Yep.
Very interesting combination. Light to medium body. They say it goes great with fish, chicken, pork, veal, Mexican, Vietnamese, French, herb-crusted goat cheese, nutty cheeses. So
it cuts it all.
It really does. That does kind of cover it all. So that's Sauvignon Blanc. And then we have the Pinot. And the Pinot, so you're looking at delicate citrus, lime, water, orange zest, apple skin, pear sauce. So it's light-bodied.
Lighter. Way lighter.
And, of course, this one is a very small food pairing. They say salad, delicate poached fish, light and mild cheeses. So
it's a good starter one.
Yeah.
It is.
Right. Okay.
It's a real good starter one.
Well put. Yeah. And then finally we have the Riesling, which is the light and sweet. So that is also in the citrus. It's got some lemon, stone fruit like peach, nectarine.
Apricot.
Let's see. So it is described as high in acid when made. And the wine is polarizing because some people find dry styles too acidic and sweet styles too cloying, but sweetness is always a wine making decision and not inherent to the grape. Right. The food pairing would be chicken, pork, duck, turkey, cured meat, Indian, Thai, Vietnamese, Moroccan, German, and washed rind cheeses and fondue.
I love
Got
fondue.
the fondue in there.
Yay.
Oh my gosh, when's the last time you did fondue?
I love fondue.
Forever and a day. Oh God, it's so good. I mean, dip those cheeses in chocolate and all that good stuff.
Yep.
So so we just covered all your basic whites, Char, Sauvignon, Pinot, and then the Riesling. My favorites out of the white is the Char. Favorite red is Cab. And Cindy, once again, yours is?
I like the Sauvignon Blanc, and I like Pinot Noir and Zins.
Yeah. All right. You're grassy. I'm bold. All right, well, listen, we have some wine. We are going to start drinking it. You guys, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week. Make it a beautiful day.